Okay, so what we're talking about for the subfloor in the great room is just treating it, pulling up the carpet. We're going to be 2/8 higher than the flagstone, so we'll need to figure out a solution to transition that down to the flagstone.
Beveling.
Yep. Beveling, or possibly finding a thinner wide plank material. So the question will be is just how we transition this. We may possibly be able to get the planks just as flush as possible to this portion of the wainscot. But then it'll be a question of what he wants to do with the door casings.
Mm-hmm.
And the base as we go into... I jotted in my notes, I'm calling this the viewing room.
Ideally, something that could blend, that wouldn't be so far off.
Yeah. I mean, this is alder, right? I mean,
Yes.
Or just, is that a clear coat, do you think?
That is a clear alder, looks to me.
So, finding something close between those, and maybe the simple and most affordable option would be sticking with the alder as your base, because he's got that mixed over here and then into the this back wall. I pulled up the subfloor, and that wainscot goes straight to the subfloor, so it's not, we'd either have to pull up the floors and trim down the wainscot to allow the wood to go underneath there, or put a piece of base.
Well, for that it would have to be barnwood, I think. I don't know if...
As the wide plank floor?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about a base, base material?
Base.
There's a lot of elements going on. This is, I think, would be really good for Diane to... She could give probably her feedback on it, just because we've got the log chinking to the wainscot to the alder that was probably put in afterwards, and then you have that same detail around the windows.
Well, yeah, I would be concerned about the alder base against this barn.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It could go with the red. Well, it could almost get away with butting it in here.
I mean, if you're going wide plank, you're gluing down, so your direction isn't going to matter as much. So we could probably run the planks.
Get away without any...
Possibly. I mean, the detail, I mean, if he's okay with it, I mean, he's essentially got the mortar right here already. I mean, if he's okay with, an eighth or a quarter caulking to everything.
As long as it's matte, he wanted it to match the stone.
Yep. So downstairs concrete floor. Do we assume we want to put wood underneath there?
Yeah, all of it out.
Okay. Transitions, again, what we'll have to deal with is 5/8 inch height to tile. But maybe be looking at an engineered wood in here. As we go to concrete in the utility room. Obviously have about an inch.
It'd be good. I would have to trim my floors down, my doors down.
Yeah.
If you did use that engineered.
So here he's got the same casing of the alder all the way around. So we probably want to just, as best possible, stick with alder, unless he's just tired of alder.
No, I think put it back down. I'm going to try and reuse this trim.
Okay. So I think that's probably covers everything, Jeff. Does have to go to